The Trump administration continues to ratchet up preventative measures in the midst of the coronavirus pandemic. The latest action aimed at cutting traffic across the country's northern and southern borders. President Trump was at pains to emphasize this was done in consultation with the governments of Canada and Mexico.
Our nation's top healthcare officials are extremely concerned about the grave public health consequences of mass, uncontrolled cross-border movement.
Only U.S. citizens with valid documents will be allowed to cross, and this puts an end to any form of undocumented migration.
The introduction and spread of the coronavirus in the department's Border Patrol stations and detention facilities presents a serious danger to migrants, our frontline agents and officers, and the American people.
Mexico confirmed its first case of coronavirus-related death on Wednesday. Against this backdrop, the U.S. president was asked about another controversy in Washington. Reports have emerged that some lawmakers are profiting from the crisis. Republican chairman of the Senate Intelligence Committee, Richard Burr, is one of them.
Researchers to produce 2 reports.
He allegedly dumped $1.7 million worth of stocks in mid-February. These were shares in the travel and leisure industry, one of the hardest hit economic sectors. One political observer put it this way.
His trading is, a significant amount of money in a very short period of time, all selling stocks that were affected by the coronavirus.
Questions have also been asked about trades made by several other senators, including the Georgia senator, Kelly Loeffler, who sold stock on January the 24th, the same day of a closed Senate Health Committee briefing. Democratic Senator Dianne Feinstein also traded stocks in this period, though she contends it was a decision taken by her financial advisor.
You would look at whether the senators made unusual transactions during that period or whether this was part of their normal buying and selling. If it's not, doesn't amount to a significant amount of money, or if it is, as I said, par for the course for these senators, then that wouldn't suggest that they were deliberately trading on the inside information of the coming pandemic.
President Trump says he knows nothing about these reported trades, though he was quick to remark that a Democrat was also apparently part of the group that conducted trades.
So the whole group would include Richard Burr, the head of the Intelligence Committee, and it also would include Senator Kelly Loeffler. And so the question is whether or not they should be investigated for that behavior.
Well, it also includes Dianne Feinstein, a Democrat. You didn't mention her name. Why didn't you mention her name? And I think she's a very honorable person, by the way. So I'm not saying, but it's interesting that you mention 2 people, but you don't mention one that happens to be a Democrat.
Any senator, should they be
I don't know, because I'd have to look at it, possibly, but I find them to be honorable people.
The matter will now be referred to the Senate Ethics Committee, which will decide whether these trades constituted unethical, if not criminal, behavior. Mike Hanna, Al Jazeera, Washington.